Hello, Pokecelestic. So, as you can see, this fidget spinner that I have, is to, help with my problems. It's to help my problems. So, um, you can say it's called death threats, but it's not actually. It's, it was because that I said I was gonna hang everyone in church, which I was not gonna actually do that, just to let you know about that, because I was just upset, because I would never try to kill anybody. And I had actually stated this before in a few videos ago, 3 videos ago, when I said that when I said that I wasn't gonna try and kill anybody because of saying that. I was saying that because I was upset. Now back then, 2 months ago, I was thinking if I was allowed to say that, but no, I learned that I was not supposed to. They told me that it is death threats, and I can get prosecuted for that. Um, and and I was worried about saying this to you because I was thinking if that would make you no longer be friends with me. But remember this. Please let us still be friends, okay? Because I learned about not to say that again. I learned to not say something like that again. And in that video, I could prove to you that we could still be friends by that video. I keep telling those kids, those audience, saying, do not talk about deaths, even if you do not mean to, because you will go to jail for that. And I'm trying to save them from going to jail. Now, some people are leaving my channel, and two of them have unsubscribed to me because they are finding the truth about me. So, I hope you do not unsubscribe to me. And, I'm not, I'm not actually a criminal, okay? Unless if I do it, but I'm not gonna actually do it. I learned from that. But, one time someone unsubscribed to me, I don't know if it's either because I was talking about my suicide, or it's because I was talking about, saying something to the audience, and, the reason why it's important because you could leave my channel because of many reasons, because of also my attitude, not because of not just because of the of what I had said in church and what I have mentioned of what I said in church in the videos. I mean, videos. I can say videos because this is the second video I'm saying about me saying that in church. And I told you, and no, I don't know if you've seen it, but I have mentioned about this 2 months ago. I've been talking about the story, but I had not talked about why I was almost kicked out of church. They said I was allowed to go back again. They said that I can. They said I can share my thoughts, but I just cannot do that again because I'll end up getting myself arrested. And I know what you're thinking, that it's a good reason of why they were upset with me and why they were threatening me that I would be in jail. But sometimes I gotta have an opinion to be mad over someone having a good reason to be mad at me because they were still mad at me. And I know you're saying that I was mad at them too. But, well, Pokecelestic, you are yourself, like I am myself. Like, if anyone says something to you, you would say something back. And if anyone says something to me, I would say something back. And even if they have a good reason to say that to you, that you would say that back to them because it's personal. Okay, that's how life is. It's um, do not say that people can learn how to control it. That's just life. Okay, that's life is that they can talk back if they say something personal to them, when uh, even even when you don't have a good reason to be mad at them. if you know what I'm saying. But I want you to um. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I'm a little nervous right now of how you would say this. I mean, of what you will say. But I know what you're thinking by saying, but William, if you, or should I say, plush doll series, or cultural critic, yeah, because this is a cultural critic. The cultural critic, if you really want to not do that stuff again, like then don't send letters and do not talk about the same thing if you know that you're going to get yourself arrested. But sometimes I think that I can get away with it, and that's why I still want to do it. And sometimes I would just think about telling them that I don't know if I would get myself arrested or not, but I'm still nervous that even if I say that I'll probably get arrested anyway, even if I say if I didn't know what's going to happen, I would still get myself in trouble. So, and I know you're saying like this 2 months ago. Why are you still talking about that? I want you to know about this. I don't ever get. Sorry, what was I about to say? Uh, Here's what I was trying to say. I don't get over stuff. I do not. I like to not get over stuff. I feel comfortable by getting upset, because that's what I was born to be special about. I feel comfortable by getting upset over things forever. But that doesn't mean that I would just be mad at you forever, like in the comments. I would not do that. That's not what I meant. I would not do that in front of somebody forever. I would not do that. Cause this channel, or even in comments, are the only places that I can talk about sharing my thoughts. Like something like this. And also, my mother said that I'm not supposed to go back to church, and I know you're gonna say, then don't go back to church. Then you need to listen to your mother. Don't go back to church if you're not supposed to go back there. But you see, I don't listen to my mother a lot. All right, I do crazy things like this. I do these no, I didn't mean to say crazy. I didn't mean to say crazy things. I think that's kind of mean to say that to myself. But uh, what was I about to say? Feels like I have to, while my mother told me not to. But at the same time, it feels like I should not write a letter anyway. And also, I think that I don't think I'm allowed to go off to church during night when there's no one there. But I think I'm allowed to drop off a letter in front of the porch, because that's what I was going to do. And I was going to have Robert pick it up, or have somebody pick it up for Robert. And so that way he would read it. And I was going to make him read it in his house and not in church, because church is inappropriate to read it. Did I say he needs to watch it in his house? I meant read it in his house, the letter. Um, but um, I bet the sunlight here is God giving me good luck or something. Like nothing bad's gonna happen. But um, I want to tell you that once again, just please do not get mad, or like, or wait, actually, I'm not. I now said do not get mad, but what I meant is that what I said before is that do not try and not be friends with me anymore. Like, I mean, yeah, do not try to not be friends with me anymore. I still want to be friends with you. It's my autism, okay? And I know you're saying it's not an excuse, but you gotta listen to that, okay? I'm autistic. I was born with that. And I know you're saying I can't help it, and I'm admitting that I can't help it, and I'm admitting that I'm the only one that's done wrong things. I'm admitting that I had made myself do all that stuff in church and other things in places. But still, you got to understand about that, okay? That's why Savannah's no longer friends with me. That's why my uncle didn't want to watch my videos because of this behavior right here. Or earlier, or no, I don't think I made that behavior at all, but it's when I, like, yell or something. I sometimes, or mostly, do that in videos. I often do that in videos. So uh, I just hope that, you're okay with this. But, like I said, I learned not to do that again, alright? And the whole time I'm telling you that I never meant to want to threaten anybody, okay? I never threaten anybody, okay? But, there is, one thing, or a few things I want to tell you about. Ron was actually the one who actually threatened me. Here's why. Unlike when I said about the threat, it's it doesn't count as a threat because I was not gonna do it. It only counts as a threat if you're actually gonna do it. But unlike Ron, he said he was gonna kick me out if I do that again, and then after I'm kicked out, he would report to the police. I have an ID, and it can connect to his computer. Like, he's gonna put my picture of ID to the police, to the FBI, and then the FBI, the FBI will come to me, and I'll either be in cuffs, or I can just turn myself in and not be in cuffs. And I know that's not relevant to say, but that's what's gonna happen to me. That's why I'm saying I'll be in cuffs or not be in cuffs. That's why I'm saying that's relevant. But anyway. But before I get to that, before I get to the other thing, why would Ron kick me out and then have me arrested? If he was going to arrest me, if I do that again, I should just stay at church until the FBI comes over there. But, I'm not saying that as angry, I'm just saying that normally. But, the other thing I want to talk about is that, hang on, maybe this can help me think, what was that one, hang on, I'm trying to think. So I talked about, the FBI, I talked about, sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm trying to think, uh, okay, sorry for taking too long, how about if we talk about something else and then I can remind myself of that, so, what I want you to do is just that, do not get mad at me, like what I said, and, uh, oh, sorry for putting in my mouth the finger, that was kind of disgusting, but, or, I should make a part 2, so that way I can remind myself. Actually, wait, no, I can pause the video. And then I will continue on what I was supposed to say. So, even though I had put this in my mouth and gonna pause the video, even though I wanted to do this without pausing the video, I can still, hold this to have, for my problems. I can still hold this, for my problems, not to have my problems. I was about to say that, but, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, just gonna pause this video. Okay, now I remembered. Ron said that I can criticize them, but I cannot bring it up to church. And that's what I also got in trouble about, for saying that I would criticize people. And he seems to not care if I make a criticism video about him, behind his back while I'm not in church. Like, it feels like he doesn't care over me making, it feels like he doesn't care over me criticizing him here. But the problem is, though, that upsets me because I like for people to care. Um, because I want them to care for acting like this to me, for upsetting me. I want to do that. But it turns out some people do not care. My mother doesn't care. Ron doesn't care. Um, few people that I know do not care. And I'm thinking, is it okay for someone to not care? Celestic, Poca Celestic, yeah. Sorry, I was just trying to say your name right, but Poca Celestic. Uh, Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but I'm gonna say this normally. Poca Celestic. Do you think it is okay for someone to not care if I make a video behind their back without mentioning it to them? Um, I hope, I want you to, in the comments, I want you to, answer that, because, I want to know if it's okay to do that. I mean, I want to know if it's okay for them to not care for that, because that's what I also wanted to say in the letter. I wanted to say to Ron that he must care, because I like for people to care. I enjoy for people to care, because uh, I don't mean to do this, but I enjoy for people to be upset if I make criticism videos about them, because I think that's what happens when they annoy me. But I don't mean to say that that I make people upset and I enjoy doing that, and I don't mean to say that's uh, that's what happens when they annoy me. I'm not saying that's what they get. I'm not saying they deserve that. I'm just saying it because I get upset. But I just want to know if it's okay for them to not care while I'm doing this behind their back. Because like I said before, and even in that other video, um, that I get to do it somewhere else and not in church. Or maybe I did not say that exactly. I don't think I said that, or maybe that's the same thing. I think me saying yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as them saying that I could do it here, but not in church. And that's why I'm saying, do you think it's okay for them to not care if I do it here and not in church? So anyway, that's all you need to know about that. And um, I'm sorry if this upsets you. Poca Celestic. Please do not unsubscribe to me, and please do not no longer become friends with me, because it was a success. Our relationship was a success. We've been knowing each other for 2 years. We can't just do that. We can't just end a relationship after 2 years, after all because of what I said. Because I told you that I learned not to do that again, alright? I promised that I would learn not to say something like that again in front of people, and that way we can still be friends, okay? But you need to know that what is that about? Here's what I'm trying to say. I act like this the whole time. I always act like this the whole time, even when we're not commenting. And yeah, that is it for this video. And sorry, when I make this tone and do this, I don't mean to do it this time, but when I do that, I'm just trying to get together and tell you about this. I'm not doing that uh to be upset to you, and I'm not doing that to be annoyed by you. Or okay, I just hope I was never actually annoyed by you, even when I mentioned it in the videos before. So and sorry if sorry that I did before. Sorry that I said that I've been annoyed by you before, but But I didn't mean to say all that. So, anyways, bye.